Possibly the best bit of the Shimonoseki Kaikyoukan Aquarium is the short bit of tunnel at the entrance where you can walk underneath the fish. And they've got a whole shoal of sardines. And they don't aerate the water all that much, I think, deliberately. So that the sardines have to swim in order to aerate their gills, I guess. And there isn't a lot of space to swim. The tunnel's only about 4 meters long, and so they swim in a great big spiral like that. Not spiral, a circle. The small ones in the center and the bigger ones towards the outside. And they swim around and around all day long, poor things. But it is quite a spectacular sight as you just get in. You come up the dark staircase and then go around all these circling fish. It makes you feel dizzy. And in the same pool there's a few rays, which add to the spectacle. So, proceeding on. I think it's designed so that you feel like you're submerging underneath the Kanmon Strait, the famous Kanmon Strait, which separates the main island of Japan and Kyushu. And there are, of course, tanks with lots of fish. Big fish, little fish, and all sorts of different kinds of fish. And some children get scared of them, but in the main, children like it a lot. It's, yeah, a good-sized aquarium, I'd say. In addition to the fish, they have jellyfish. Some of which, though quite simple, are quite beautiful. I think they should have had more jellyfish, really, because they're popular. Many people are getting their photograph taken in front of these jellyfish. And fish not only from nearby, but from further afield, I believe. No, that is. These are also indigenous to the strait, which could be seen from the aquarium. I'm not sure why they. I guess if they're all in the same tank, then they might eat each other. But there's some kind of sea anemone and some kind of shellfish and some kind of long-legged crab, and more crabs over there. And then here, a colourful fish. There are some colourful fish in the waters around here. This is from not the local water, but from tropical waters further south. But there are some colourful fish in the water near here, because I've seen them when I've swum. Or if not colourful, at least black and white with strong markings. Maybe like smaller versions of those ones at the back. What are they called? Pennant coral fish. No, they weren't pennant coral fish, but they were black and white. So they've got colourful ones. Oh, and a turtle there at the back. It's a bit sort of Nemo-esque. One species of fish that gets a tank to themselves are the local speciality. These are fugu, or blowfish, and they're a speciality because people come to Shimonoseki to eat blowfish. And the famous thing about them is that they're poisonous if prepared incorrectly. Their livers and wombs of the blowfish have a paralytic poison which can paralyze your whole body and stop you from breathing. And it isn't clear to me why people like the flesh of this fish very much, because it doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's kind of rubbery, but sliced very thinly, it's got a sort of a very distinctive translucent texture. And perhaps it used to be a kind of narcotic, that I have heard stories of people asking the chef to leave a bit of poison in the flesh of the fish, so that the eating the fish causes the lips of the diner to go numb, and the strange sensation is perhaps a kind of drug. Or again, perhaps it's also a adventure. Like, if I eat this blowfish, will it kill me? I'm not entirely sure. Japanese people have asked that it's because it's the taste, but I'm not seeing it. Highlight is the mambo, which looks like just the head of a fish, but it is a fish. There's quite a lot of these in the sea around Japan. A very short, round fish, which looks like it should have a much longer body when you see its face, but it ends just after its face. I have heard of people fishing for them, so I presume that they are eaten as well. But this one's in a tank all on his own, just swimming around in circles. He's a popular fish to photograph, but you're not allowed to photograph him with a flash. He seems to look at us too. The aquarium is built on the edge of the Kanmon Strait, and that's Kyushu on the far side there. And there's the bridge which the motorway crosses. And you can get a ferry here to the island where a famous sword duel took place. And there's a viewing platform inside the aquarium, so that you can look at the strait and also have your obligatory photograph taken in a photo-me or purikura machine here. And so if you come on a date, you can have your photograph taken with you and your partner or you and your family inside this machine. And the photographs that come out are fitted with backgrounds suitable to the occasion like that. Many of these machines also can make your eyes bigger so that you can look like a manga cartoon figure. But the biggest highlight is without doubt the dolphin show. More than the sardines, because they're well trained, these dolphins. Oh, there goes one there. I feel kind of sorry for them because they only live in a pool the size of a large bath. They blow bubbles and swim through their bubbles, and they put on a good show jumping out of this tank. And I guess that when they jump out of the tank, they can probably see the sea because it's over there. I wonder if any of them consider building up speed and trying to jump out and make it across the walkway which separates them from the channel. But we've come 30 minutes early in order to get a good seat. Next ringside seat. But for some reason Ray has moved to a seat further back. I don't know why. And the dolphins are playing merrily. I guess if they give shows every day, I wonder if they get used to it, you know, like a fame monster wants a fame whore. Do dolphins become fame monsters? They seem to enjoy the applause, but that's probably my anthropomorphisms. I don't know, they are meant to be a clever bunch. They're clearly friendly with each other. Well, are they friendly towards the crowd, or do they hate us? Anyway, in 30 minutes' time, the show will commence, and then I'll take a video of it. This tank full of small pink fish is kind of attractive, even though they don't move all that much. They move slightly, which is enough. Very pretty. I don't know what they are. And these finless dolphins, or tsunameri in Japanese, are in the water around here, and you can occasionally see them from our beach house. And when a friend came and we were on the kayak fishing, they came and had a look at us because they're quite inquisitive. But the sad thing is that now that they're in a tank the size of a room, some of these, I'm not sure if all of them, but some of these finless dolphins used to be free, and they were caught in a fisherman's net, and rather than returning them to the ocean, they've been put on display here at the aquarium, where they give shows once a day as well, like the dolphins, like the other dolphins. and they blow bubbles in fancy ways. But these people used to be wild. Aren't they friendly? Oh, hello. Came right up and see me. Yeah. Oh, hello. They're inquisitive. Inquisitiveness is a sure sign of intelligence, I think. So I think that they should have sort of do a stint here and then get put back in the ocean. But I wouldn't dream of breaking the glass. Oh, aren't they nice?